In this video, I'm going to show you how to clean your camera body. So if like me, you've been in the kid's bedroom and you've got crud all over your camera, then it's time to clean the camera body itself. Now this is part 2 of a 2-part series. The first part is where we clean the actual lens for the camera. In this one, we're going to clean the actual camera itself. If you don't feel confident on cleaning your equipment yourself, please take it to an authorised cleaning centre or shop. I am not responsible for you being an idiot and breaking your equipment by following along with this video, okay? What I'm going to show you is a demonstration on how I clean my equipment. It might not be how you clean it, but it's just the way that I clean my equipment, okay? So I'm not responsible if you go ahead and break your equipment after watching this video. Now, what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to take the lens off, and then I'm going to put my end cap on because I don't want the lens getting in my way. Okay. Now, every time I take a lens off, I always blow onto the lens upside down just to make sure any loose stuff is off there. Now, unlike the last video, I'm not going to put crumbs out of my camera, okay? Because this is a functioning camera. I don't want to do that. Now, on this particular camera, I have the battery pack attached to it because on the normal camera, my pinky finger floats around and it makes me really feel uncomfortable. It feels like I haven't got a good grip on the camera. So I always have a camera battery pack on my cameras. So the first thing I'm going to do is take that off. And we're going to blow upside down into the compartment. Okay. I'm going to do the SD card slot. And I'm just going to get me a torch. Same torch I use for my macro photography. I'm just going to check inside. Make sure that all the pins are okay, which they are. Close that up. And we have screen, and I'm going to take the eyepiece off. Okay, so again. Now, I'm not that anal when it comes to the outside of the camera because it is a bit of a workhorse, okay? But what I do want to make sure is clean is my screen. And we're going to use the exact same method that we use for the lens. So I've got myself a cotton bud. I'm going to soak it, wipe off the excess, and then I'm just going to clean the actual screen. You don't need to do this that many times, to be honest. But because you're pressing your face against it, you're getting a lot of oil that transfers from your skin onto your camera. There we go. And that's that done. And close that back up. And blow out the eyepiece. That back on. Now, you notice there's white bits on mine. I believe mine was a defect model where the black parts turned white over time, but it didn't really bother me, so I just left it as it is. I get attached to my equipment to the point where I don't really want to send it back. For cosmetic reason, nah. Stuff that. I'd rather keep it. Anyway, that's the outside of the camera done. So now we need to deal with the camera battery compartment. Now again, same procedure. You turn the opening upside down, blowing into it with my air puffer. And again, there's links to all this stuff down below. They are Amazon affiliate links that do help out the channel. Let's go on to the more important thing, and that is the camera sensor. Okay, now, if like me, you've been taking your lens on and off, you're in the field, shooting macro, portraits, you're on the sand or in the kid's bedroom again, you're going to get crud inside of your camera, and that will result in pictures like this. That's an over-exaggerated picture of the sensor dust. Now, it's quite easy to remove in Photoshop, but when you're up to like 7 or 8 spots that you've got to remove, it gets a bit tiresome, okay? Now, on the other hand, when I had sensor dust on the 80D, it resulted in a little spot on my video like this. Granted, it's hard to see once it's compressed in YouTube, but when you're editing it, you can clearly see the dust spot, okay? We're going to take the cap off, okay? And the first thing I'm going to do is blow it inside my camera, okay? I also need to put my camera battery compartment back on, because now we're going to turn the camera on. I'm leaving it up, I'm leaving it so it's facing down. And there's a couple of things we can do here. So if we come to the maintenance, sensor cleaning, we can clean now, which will basically, it vibrates the sensor. So any loose dust will fall off, that will come down. Sometimes there's dust in here that will not come off. And the only way to do that is to get Kung Fu on its ass and get in there and beat it up, okay? Now the way we do that is with these little beauties, and these are absolutely fantastic. These are called visible dust sensor cleaning swabs, okay? Now I've got a link to this one down below. This is for the 1.6 crop factor sensor, so that's an APS-C camera. If you're using full frame camera, you'll need to get the full frame versions of these, okay? Bear that in mind before you go clicking that buy button. So what we're going to do here is, all you do is you take your swab out, they come individually packed, okay? You got your little liquid, okay? And this is what you do. You're going to go to your sensor cleaning and you're going to go to clean manually. Make sure your battery is fully charged when you do this, because what will happen is your mirror will come up and your shutter will open. If your battery runs out or the power is cut off, it will close. And you don't want that halfway through cleaning, okay? So once we do this, we click OK. Turn off the power switch after cleaning. So once we're done, we can turn it off. So what we do is we take our visible dust, we take it out of the pack. I'm going to apply a small drop of the liquid onto the end of the visible dust swab. And now that's been done, we're going to put it in and I'm going to swipe from left to right very gently, just once. Now that I've done that, I can turn the camera off continuously, holding the camera down. And off, you can hear the mirror close. Well, the shutter closes and the mirror comes down. And now I can put my cap back on, making sure, of course, you've cleaned the cap. Now I will go over that again about the caps. Make sure your caps are clean, because if I go through all of that procedure of this, of cleaning the inside of my camera, I've just gone through, cleaned it all, it's absolutely sparkling, I then go and put an end cap on like that, okay, can you see that? I go and put an end cap on like that, you're wasting your time, okay? So you have to make sure these are clean first, so that when you've cleaned your camera, you can put this on and your camera's going to stay clean, okay? Because you don't want crud from your end cap getting back into your camera, okay? Now that I've done that, I'm just going to close the back screen. I always keep that closed, okay? So now that we've done that, this needs to be thrown away now, okay? Because it's only a use once item, so throw it away, don't use it again. But I've had this camera 6 years and I've cleaned the sensor twice, so it does last quite a while. And you can go over here because he has now been cleaned. And now it's time to clean the 80D. So that means I have to bid you farewell because I need to turn it off to clean it. I hope you find this video useful. And again, I'm not responsible for you breaking your equipment from watching this video. If you're not confident that you can do this yourself, then please seek expert advice. Take it to a shop to be clean. There's lots of shops out there that will clean your lenses and your camera sensors for you. Okay? My name is Stuart Wood. I want to thank you for watching this video. Keep your camera clean, keep your lenses clean. I'll see you on the next one, guys.